Here comes Antonio. I don't know whether it's good or bad or we've had problems or not, but it looks like he's got new license plates, which means the RV is on the road. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't believe I'm vlogging this, first of all. It's, I don't know, before 9 in the morning, I guess. And been up for a little bit, had some coffee, but I am in meltdown, maybe post-meltdown right now. And this is what my meltdowns look like these days. So they're really quiet, and they're not usually. Sometimes they're loud, it depends. It's sensory, and sometimes like they're loud. But when it's spoonlessness, which is what this feels like, that's what they look like. They're super quiet. And just lots of big emotions and stuff. And because I have Alexithymia, which if you don't know what Alexithymia is, I think Isabel could probably handle putting a definition down there. I struggle with that. I also struggle with interoception definition there. And so this whole, like, dealing with all of this stuff is always in my forefront. Like, most people deal with, you know, being self-aware and mindful, and it becomes a really unconscious habit for them. For me, I think it will always have to be a conscious habit because my brain doesn't do it naturally. And I feel like maybe if I had learned when I was younger, like learning a second language, I'd be better at it, or I could find improvement in faster ways. But it's something I still struggle with. But that's besides the point. Oh, I love Antonio so much. He just came to check on me out here because he said I was coming out to get the GoPro, but I wanted to record my thoughts at it privately and in quiet without the dogs and stuff. And I guess I've been out here a little too long for him. So anyway, here's what it feels like, the inner storm feels like to me right now. Pardon if I sound less good with words than I usually am, but these words are hard. So inside I feel really defeated right now, and really anxious and sad and lonely, even though I have a very lovely partner. I'm so tired. Yesterday was so hard. We're having to leave some things here that we had thought we would bring with us, and that's hard. But mostly, Antonio and I are really partners and heads of the household, but there are certain things that I feel are my responsibilities within our dynamic. And everyone's overall mental well-being and physical well-being feels like my responsibility. And it's not. I know it's that I did to myself, that responsibility piece. But we all have our responsibilities within our dynamics of whatever our pack is, right? And so as Antonio and I are co-leaders of our pack, we kind of divide the responsibilities of our group. And so those are the ones that I feel like are mine. And also, you know, just the overall logistics for our family, like the overall, like, timing out of things. And part of that is because of Antonio's own neurodivergence and his difficulty with executive functioning. And I am not someone who struggles in that area. Whatever. And I just feel like in some ways I've failed in the logistics of all of this. We're a little delayed, of course, and I know I need to slow down and delay it because everybody needs the time. Like, I need some time to recover a little bit, and the dogs need some time to transition slowly into the RV. And Antonio physically needs to recover. I mean, he's been physically, brutally using his body, which he's had the energy for because of his anxiety. So we're all sort of in this depleted state, and we're so close to the end. It's so frustrating. So we have a few things that we need to take care of still, like cleaning out the house and all of that. Well, I guess the result of all of these all of this, right? This lack of routine, all my stuff is everywhere, which is really hard for me. I really ground myself in knowing that everything has its place and putting things back there. And so I guess it just all caught up with me. And so for the last, I talked about my issues with EDS and IBS and pooping. And it's been today is day 4 of just nonstop bathrooming, just nonstop. Like anything I eat, it just right through. And so what that means is that I haven't really eaten. So I've been like, literally, it's almost like that feeling of malnutrition. I'm starving and yet I don't want to eat. And there's that cycle. And so in a moment of being in the bathroom, it just all caught up with me. And I just started to cry, like, I'm so tired. And I was just sitting there and just started to cry because I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't want to eat. Everything hurts. And it just makes me miss my mom, which makes me feel like a child. Because when I feel this depleted, I immediately just feel so weak, and all I want is a hug from my mom. And I will never, ever have that again. And so, breathe. And so, that's where I'm at this morning. And normally I would talk about it in live stream after the fact, or maybe when I've calmed down and people can understand me, right? But I wanted to vlog it. I promised you guys the raw, authentic. I promised you the meltdowns. I promised you the joys and successes. And right now I'm in a downslope and I wanted to document it. So, like, I have no control over the tears right now. I'm probably going to go inside and eat my breakfast and the tears will just keep coming. And that's the interoception and the Alexithymia. And that will probably happen for more throughout the day. But I need to go inside, I need to eat something, and I need to figure out how I'm going to plan today based on all of this. So I'll be back at you. Okay, I'm sitting down in what is now my RV spot. Antonio seems to be over there on the couch is his spot, and this is my spot over here. I don't know if you can see behind me, we're moving more and more stuff in, and it feels like it's taking forever, but it's really methodical to try to move ourselves in there and also take advantage of, like, we still have a regular shower, we can still use our normal kitchen. My hair is a mess. I just want to tell you, I'm fixating right now on that because I'm so desperately in need of a haircut, which is happening on Tuesday. We are on to, like, moving things to the, like, dump. So we have one of our friends here to help us out. She is helping in her pickup truck to take loads of our garbage to the dump and pay to get it dumped. And then we are going to be posting the things we have to give away online today, and give people a deadline. And then whatever of that doesn't get taken, we will take to the dump another day. And then essentially our house is empty. We have to move the rest of our stuff into here. And this afternoon also, I will be booking the deep cleaner, which is something that I struggle with cleaning a house. I get kind of crazy about it. If I start doing it, grossed out also. It's a real struggle for my sensory. So it's something I need help with. So I'm going to be having someone come over to give me a quote today on doing a deep clean. And then painting will be beginning this week as well. Yeah, we're getting real close to putting her on the market and living the RV life. It's getting exciting. So I am back home from the airplanes. Right in this moment, I am alone in the house with the animals. Okay, besides the fact that it's enjoyable right now to have a moment of silence in my life, it's also a really great opportunity for me to take you guys on a little midway tour of the house. So with most of our stuff emptied, the painting has begun, and we are almost entirely into the RV with the exception of our kitchen stuff and our shower. And that's it. So yeah, let's take a look at that. All right, so this is our kitchen, and this is where our mess is living right now. We're trying to keep the cats and dogs in their normal situated eating place right now. And we haven't moved the couch because the couch is not coming with us. So that will be the last thing. Here is sort of, you should be familiar with this hallway area by now. Showed you this room like a gazillion times. And here it is, plain old white, the way the realtor wants it. So this room is like ready for the cleaners. This room, this ugly green room, this bathroom is entirely empty. Once again, you guys, all we've got left in here is toilet paper and a few things to do the painting and such like that. Here we go. Did have the cleaning people come yesterday that will be paying to really deep clean the house the way you're supposed to sell. And then this room, you guys might remember, was our guest bathroom. It is also entirely empty and ready to be painted. This, as you may remember, was Tortellini's room. We've evacuated him from his big giant kennel, or his tent, I don't know what to call it. And he's now in his temporary life's livings right there. Last up, you may remember my office. We started in here, you guys. This is my office. And it's empty and weird. The snakes are still inside there, but as soon as we're done eating lunch, we're gonna get them out and into their temporary containers. And then in this room is our bedroom. And this will be the last to be painted, including our bedroom and our bathroom, which is attached. So the cats, hello cats, they are joining me for the little tour because this is their room for the day, which don't feel bad for them, even though they are locked in here all day. You can see they have plenty of places to lay and plenty of windows to look at, plenty of space. That is what the Midway house looks like with all of our stuff gone. Good morning, everybody. If I look a little put together this morning, there's a reason. I have to work today. So what I did for myself during this whole move, and especially when we were kind of in the RV part of all of it, is to limit my work schedule to Wednesdays. So it is a Wednesday right now, and I have a full day of meetings. While I am busy earning the money that keeps us alive and eating, Antonio is finishing up the grunt work of what's got to be done out there. So this is our kitchen and all that stuff, but everything in here needs to be put away. It's getting down to it, and our new bedding came today. Yay! It's pineapples. It's an Easter egg TV Easter egg reference. So if you know it, go ahead and shout it out in the comments. So we're like half living in here, showering and eating in the house up until now, though that is about to change. I am going to get myself settled into my spot and get started with my work day. So yeah. Good morning, everybody. Today, our little element, which I will show you over here, our little red car, which fits all the dogs and is the nicer of our two cars. We are actually taking it right now. We're going to take it down to Denver to ship it. Even though we don't know where we're landing, we can only tow one car with us. And after a lot of hemming and hawing, we decided that we should ship the element and tow the Jeep and not sell the element, which was something that we considered. We are shipping it to Antonio's mom's house in Long Island, and then of course we'll go visit and pick it up. So that is the plan for today. Painting gets finished tomorrow, or nope, Saturday, I think. And the house gets deep cleaned in less than a week, which means by that day we have to be out. No one goes in except for people looking at the house after the clean. So things are happening, you guys, and it's happening kind of fast all of a sudden. Though I'm really anxious to get on the road. I would like leave all my shit right now, wherever it is, and be like, whatever, and go. That's how I feel right now. But what a pretty day, right? I mean, the pretty days, I'll miss them. It's really beautiful here. I hope wherever we land is as beautiful as here. Walter, it is our last meal in the house. It's our last cooked dinner in the house. What do you... Thanks, dude. I guess he doesn't care.